Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatley F1. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe. It's time for the race Watchalong for the 2022 United States Grand Prix. Let's buckle up and let's go racing! Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatley F1, and we're here for the race Watchalong for the United States Grand Prix here at the Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas. I've got to turn that down at a rapid rate of knots.
Yep, turn it down, yes.
Yeah,
there we go.
Good. How are we doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
My resident co-host, the man with the in-depth knowledge as well, with the upcoming YouTuber, this guy, and make sure you follow him on Twitter, on Instagram, because he does have a Twitter as well. Yeah, you don't use your Twitter actually, so you need to get into that probably a bit more, mate. Cause
maybe.
Especially if you want to be a YouTuber as well, because it really does help. So, yeah, what do you like? What are you thinking this game for this race? It was a battle between Sainz and Verstappen for the Grand Prix, for qualifying. Hamilton bunched up the grid thanks to Charles Leclerc's penalty, with George Russell in fourth. Obviously, Preivews getting a penalty as well. Do you think Sainz can take the race today?
I would like to say so, but knowing the state of that Red Bull car in the last few races, I don't think there's a small probability maybe, but I don't see it happening anytime. I just don't see it happening today.
Yeah, I'm also going to pin the link in the chat. Please do join us to have your say during the GP. Now, the race with you tomorrow, I can do tonight actually, since I'm downstairs. Are you free tonight? Straight after?
Depends on how long the race lasts, because I need to go to school tomorrow again, so...
Yeah, because it should only last like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I should be fine. It should be fine.
I set it for 10 o'clock, and it will only be for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Thanks, man. That really does help this as well, because I love to get other people's opinions as well. If you haven't liked the stream, share the stream, please. Really, really important. We've got 7 likes already. Please, can we get as many as we can? Really do appreciate it. This channel does support my main channel, which is SFeatleyTV. You can see my name's still SFeatleyTV because I come from the other show, where we do football and Arsenal content. But as Tycho knows, and as everyone knows that knows me, what I do on YouTube is not for me, it's for supporting Children's Liver Disease Foundation. Every penny that we raise for the from SFeatleyTV because it's monetized. All that monetization money goes to the Just Giving page below in our descriptions. The Just Giving page is actually, I believe, below in all of our descriptions for the F1 channel, which I do have them. Yeah, they are. So all of our Just Giving pages, all of our money goes there, and every stream that you'll find on SFeatley F1. I know I haven't been doing so many this week. Truth be told, since the whole Red Bull thing and the lack of decision, the how long it's taking, it's really draining me. I really am getting pissed off with it now, because the right decision should be made, right? And like I said, there, do you have your say? If you want to have your say during the race about what Red Bull have done. If people don't know, there is a £114 million cap last year, budget cap, because there's now budget caps for Formula 1 to stop the big teams outspending the smaller teams, so the smaller teams can then catch up, as well as getting more win time to develop the car parts as well. But it's to help bunch the field together, right? And 8 teams stayed within their £114 million set, which was Mercedes, all the teams apart from Aston Martin and Red Bull. And Red Bull, there was only I think a small breach by Aston Martin, but Red Bull had a serious material breach, minor breach, and procedure breach as well. So there are 2 things that were in breach of. They spent $7.5 million overspend. And that 7 million overspend meant that they could stretch out their lead in Austin and in Austria. Oh no, I've got it here. I've got it here.
Oh, I've got it here. But this one.
I've done it.
What, your patch?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. So like I said, sorry. They've spent $7.5 million over, right, which meant they could have more parts to put on their car. So in Austria, when they won 3 races in a row, and it was so far ahead of Mercedes that they could get a pit stop time. Remember, they had a pit stop gap by the end of the race. That's how far behind Mercedes were, because they were trying to stay within the rules. Red Bull was spending as much as they want and overspending to gain that advantage, right? And yes, it all came to level 1 points at the end of the race, because Mercedes managed to find a little tiny tweaks, as well as putting new engines every fucking 5 minutes. But in the end, it meant that Red Bull gained an advantage, which if they didn't have that advantage during the season, Hamilton would have won it at a cruise. Verstappen, as much as he would have had a good car, Mercedes would have been able to beat him, because by the Spanish Grand Prix, they looked unstoppable, Mercedes. So, so it really, that's what it meant. And also, it's also meant they had an advantage into this season, because unlike Mercedes, who've now become the 3rd best team, right, they're now stronger than Ferrari, who saved all their money to spend on this season. Right? So
weird,
they're
isn't it?
getting an advantage into this season, isn't it? Right? But they're not looking to strip the titles from them this season, just last season. Which means if they did the right thing and strip the title away from Max Verstappen, no matter how few think he's done in that season, he's done it in a car that's cheated. Right? And I'm sorry, that means you should be stripped of your title. Schumacher was caught cheating in the last race. He was disqualified from the championship. Right? He should at least, because it's only a minor breach, he doesn't get excluded from the championship. But what he should get is a points deduction, because he wouldn't have won so many points, right? Because he wouldn't have won so many races at such a cruise, right? He wouldn't have won that many races and that many pole positions. Sorry. And that meant that Hamilton would have been world champion by a mile. I'm sorry, Like, that's how it stands for me. And if they don't do it, because I'm sorry, no matter what you say, they've cheated, and cheaters shouldn't be allowed to win titles. And if they're gonna happily let them accept it, which is what I think they'll do, because it's all about Max Verstappen now, the poster boy. Right? Even though he's won it this season, if they don't do it, as much as I've started this channel, I'm thinking about stopping it, because I just won't be interested. And I never thought I'd say that as an F1 fan. I've loved F1. I know all about it. I know how the car works. I know how the power unit works. I know every single details. But I wouldn't follow it anymore. And it breaks my heart because I can't. But I wouldn't follow a sport that rewards cheaters. You lose your entire integrity. I'm sorry, you would have lost your entire integrity. Races like the US Grand Prix last season, if they didn't have that advantage, right, which is what the whole upgrades are centred around, these last upgrades they had, they wouldn't have won the US Grand Prix. They wouldn't have won the Mexican Grand Prix.
One small thing I have to say about last season, because even if Verstappen had a illegal car, which he'll probably have an illegal car, but I do have to say, Mercedes did have some dodgy strategy cars last season, particularly at the end of the season.
To be fair, they couldn't do anything at the end of the season. If you had pitted and given him track position, I bet you they would have let the safety car do one more lap. I'll guarantee it. I'm telling you now, that's what they would have done. Right? And Christian Horner, who would have said he'd done nothing wrong, would have been saying over the radio, but the safety car's got to do one more lap. And you've got to finish behind the safety car. You know? Which he said you can't do to a championship like that. You have to finish it under green flag. Right? Well, didn't you win the 2012 title behind yellow flags? You cheating prick. Or did you forget that one? So I'm sorry, like, I don't care. Like, if you're an honest fan of Max, you would accept you win this title, and to be honest, if I had it my way, you wouldn't have won both titles. You wouldn't have both of them, because you gain an advantage in both. You can't all of a sudden have a title. You have all of a sudden in a car that's now not only competing with Red Bull, Ferrari that have spent all their money this season on this car, right, to win it this season, but you had a car that in the Belgian Grand Prix, by half distance, have gone from the back to the lead of the race. And they won it by about 10-20 seconds. From the back of the grid. This ain't amateur mode on F1 2022. Sorry, I don't buy it. That's why I said from the start of the season, how have they had such a fantastic start and built such a car, right? And yet Mercedes have spent the same money and yet they've got a third place car. I told you it didn't make sense. Look what's happened. But the FIA won't do it. But anyway, we're going to go through this starting order. So, going from first to last, I don't like them doing last as first. Sainz first, so Verstappen's second, you can see it bottom right hand side, the first three letters of their name. Hamilton third, Russell fourth. Next, the number next to them is their on the left is their position, on the right is their driver number. Bottas, number 77, is 7th. Albon, 23, 8th. Perez, 9th. Vettel, 10th. Then Gasly, 11th. 12th is Leclerc with his power unit penalties. Tsunoda, 13th. Alonso, 14th. Magnussen, 15th. Perez, by the way, 9th. It did also have I think a 5-place penalty for a gearbox. I believe it is. Is that it? Tycho? Might have been a gearbox.
Yeah, I
It
think
had
so,
to be,
yeah.
Yeah. Magnussen 15th, Ricardo 16th, Ocon 17th, 18th Mick Schumacher, 19th Joe, and for the fourth race in succession, I think the fourth race in succession, the third race in succession, right, because I've left his name at the bottom, Latifi. So thank fuck he's leaving. Right, because I'm sorry, the guy is not that levels. It's not me being bitter and twisted because he created the incident that led to Max cheating his way to the championship, right, or Red Bull cheating their way to the championship. It's just the fact that he's not good enough. He's never been good enough. He was outshone by Russell. He's been outshone by Albon. Look at Albon. Even Albon, look, he's what? He's a what? Albon is 8th. Take those 2 places away. He's 10th. He's in the top 10. Right? You got to take 2 places away because obviously the Perez and the Leclerc penalties. That's incredible for a Williams, isn't it?
So. Yeah.
Yeah. Respect to DJ Magic Smith, who, if you don't know, some people don't know. They call him Mr. Red Bull. Right? Some channels. If you know what I mean, T.O. But yeah,
I have a small feeling.
we know who. Yeah, you know who we're talking about. I'll put in a private chat.
Anyway, that's Formation Lab.
Me. You know him?
Yeah, I guess,
Remember the Spanish Grand Prix? They said Mr. Red Bull. Because he fucked up the strategy. Mr. Red Bull. And I'm like,
yeah.
it's DJ Mash.
Mr. Red Bull.
It's team principals Christian Horner, right? The co-owner is Helmut Marko, I think. I believe it is. Let me have a look at Helmut Marko, the blind git. I'm sorry, the guy is an arsehole. I always blaming freaking Hamilton for everything last season. He obviously needs more Specsavers. He's an advisor. He's an advisor to professional former race. He's an advisor to the team. He loves to keep digging at Hamilton, but he just can't accept the fact Hamilton's got 7 titles and Max ain't. And he didn't win him any of them with Red Bull. I don't know. He's a former driver, but apparently I don't know him. So there you go. But yeah, Helmut Marko. Then you've got Helmut Marko, and then you've got DJ Messerschmidt, who's just passed away, who was the owner of Red Bull. So if they wanted to actually use the right term, guys, in the future, if you are watching, hello, because I know you probably still watch this, you might want to use, not DJ Messerschmidt, probably the other shareholders, or Helmut Marko, or Christian Horner, not Mr. Red Bull, okay? A thumbs up. Heads up. I'll give you that bit of advice.
What is science doing?
Science is backing up the field before we go. I'm watching live. I mean, I'm looking at the last 2 cars coming through the last turn now.
Already?
Sonoda's coming around. Yeah, Sonoda's coming around the back. Alonso started.
Science isn't even lined up for me.
Yeah, Alonso started for the pit lane. He's just driven up to the back. Oh, Esteban Ocon, sorry. He's just driven up to the back of the pit lane. Here comes the safety car around the back. As per usual procedure.
I'm so far behind.
I will use the great saying by David Croft for this one. So the last 2 are forming up on the grid. You should get a green flag behind. Green flag behind. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
It's lights out. And away we go.
And it's where we go. Verstappen's going to get into the lead. It's Verstappen's going into the lead. Sainz will slot into second. Oh no! Russell's spun. Russell spun Sainz around. Sainz has dropped to the back of the grid. Hamilton takes second place. Go on, Hamilton. Let's go get him. Let's get him for the lead. Let's go.
Find you, moron! No!
Russell's made a big mistake there. Turn Sainz
Russell,
around.
you...
It was a bit rash by him. He went a bit too deep. I think he misjudged how much he was braking. I think because of the cold tyres, he thought he would brake in time, and he hasn't. And because of it, he tried to avoid crashing into Sainz, but unfortunately, he couldn't avoid him. Oh, puncher for Sainz. He thinks he's got a puncher. He's still going. There doesn't seem to be much. But how Verstappen first. Stroll's in third. Vettel is fifth. Brilliant start by the Aston Martins. Sixth is Norris.
I'm like 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, sorry, man. Gasly 8th, Albon 9th, Leclerc 10th, Bottas 11th, Alonso 12th, Ricciardo 13th, Tsunoda 14th, Schumacher 15th, Latifi 16th, Zhou 17th, Magnussen 18th, and Sainz in 19th, and obviously Ocon at the back. So Russell gets a good start, right? Has a look, sees he's just trying to turn in, and he's taken too much pace into the corner. And it's drifted him wide into Sainz. He needed to slow right down because the angle was there, but he just came in with too much speed, which drifted him wide. And Sainz is out.
You idiot!
Sainz is out of the race. There'll probably be a penalty for Russell will get a penalty for that. He doesn't usually make those mistakes. Theo, mate, look, I'm a Mercedes fan. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I can't be honest.
Mate, I'm sorry, man. Look, anyway, let's go. Let's do it.
And I'm like 20 seconds behind of you. I'm so far behind. What the hell is this?
I can pause it if you want.
Can you?
Do you want me to pause it?
That would be great.
Right. I've got Leclerc going through the one turn after the straight on lap 2.
Yeah. I think I'm there now.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'll wait until they cross the line.
Yeah. That might be better.
Right. So I'm gonna wait. So I've got positions gained on my screen.
Yeah, me too now. I just got, yeah.
Right, you just got them. So Verstappen's just going through turn 1. And it's just come up Verstappen fastest lap.
Verstappen is not... fastest lap just came.
Yeah, got it. Now you're on the same time as me. Right,
great.
Got it. Cool, so we're on the same time. Brilliant, let's go. So fastest lap for Verstappen, obviously right at the start of the race, he's going to set the fastest lap. And of course, right, he's in the overspent fucking Red Bull. So what do you expect? Like, it's like trying to fight with one hand, and he got 2 hands. Got some jelly.
This is already going nowhere. Oh.
I don't know whether we finished this.
Has Verstappen made an individual mistake this season? I can't remember any.
I've got a big vote to him. His drive has been flawless. He's
Yeah.
already 2 seconds away from Hamilton. We've had an interesting front wing this weekend. It's been causing a stir. Could you explain on that?
Will you come again? I didn't do it.
They had a tweak on the front wing that's been causing a stir. On
Ooh,
social media.
Verstappen.
No, Mercedes.
Oh. I mean, I
No,
haven't.
it's been on social media and on Skype.
I didn't catch anything, any of that, mate.
Okay. It's just some things I've noticed on YouTube, Sky, on Twitter and Sky. Well, it gives me the performance. We'll find out.
Do you mean the front disc problem for Lewis Hamilton?
No, just the front wing that's got extra flaps.
Oh, because I've just read here, front disc problem for Sir Lewis Hamilton, mechanics are intervening on the grid to fix the problem.
Oh, no. There was actual, like, a tweak to, and like a little upgrade. So yeah, Russell takes too much speed into the corner.
What an idiot,
into
man.
the corner angle, so he, like... And do you know what I've noticed? That every time, people say you've got the best, if you're on the inside, you've got the clean side of the grid at Austin, so you should get the better getaway, right? I think that's bollocks,
Yeah, that's
right?
bullshit.
Because Hamilton got in the lead from second last season, right? 2019, Bottas just stayed in the lead from, well, no, actually, everyone had a poor start, right?
5 second penalty for
Hamilton-
Russell.
Yeah, I would expect that. That's fair. I'd take that. I think Russell would accept that as well. Right, I think everyone was line of stone in through turn 1. So, and then 2018, Hamilton was on pole, Raikkonen got in front. 2017, Hamilton was on pole, Vettel got in front. Can you see what I'm adrift? Like, 20, I think only 2015 and 14 and 13, it's been quite even, I'd say. If you get a decent start off the inside, you've got the inside line for turn 1, and you could just drive people off the road, like Hamilton did and like Verstappen tried to do to Hamilton last year. But if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, like, here we go. Russell should be taking Stroll here.
Don't take him out as well, Russell. Look out.
No, he's alright. Come on, man. You know he makes one. Like, he doesn't make many mistakes. Come on. Like, you know he's not that sort of person, is he? So
He's made a few mistakes this season, let's be honest.
Well, yeah, it's his first season in Formula 1, isn't it? That front wing of Perez don't look great.
That does not look great indeed.
No, it looks like it's hanging off, isn't it? Make sure you hit the like, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Share it right now as well.
Verstappen says it's very gusty.
No, he's always moaning about something, isn't he?
I think it'll be a black and orange flag for Perez, to be honest.
If he's not careful, I think if it comes loose anymore, it will be.
Look, what's happened here? What has happened?
So what's happened here? He's trying to take... Has he
touched...
it?
I think he's touched Stroll.
He must... Well...
what's Latifi done?
He's on the wrong hand. He's at the wrong handle. Oh, for
nice
fuck's...
job, Latifi.
Fucking hell, Latifi. Fuck off. Can he just fuck off now and we just put someone else in the car?
Put Logan Sargent there for the remainder of the season, I don't know.
Yeah, put Sargent in there. Put fucking... Who else could we put in there?
Felipe Drugovich, maybe?
No, we could put Oscar Piastri in there.
Yeah,
Loan him
maybe.
out. And actually, a piece has come off that front wing. Look, it's now that
Yeah, that's not right.
you see that little flip that comes up? That's come off now.
Yeah, the right front plate.
He
is
probably
gone.
will get a black and orange flag for that. If,
The right plate is gone,
pieces
yeah.
are starting to fall off it, they may want a black and orange flag that, because you remember Leclerc in 2019 in
Yeah.
Japan. It nearly took Hamilton's head off. Like, I was fucking fuming. I was like, get that fucking car in now. And he's like, I can continue. And like, no, you're about to take Hamilton's head out. So, and it looks like Gasly's gonna take. Gasly's taken Norris.
Yeah.
Up to 8th. Wow. That Alpha Tower going strong here.
And Bottas on the back of both.
He's dropped. I think he dropped some places on the start, didn't he?
Then he started 12th.
Let me check. He started. No, he started.
Oh, 7th.
No, he started
Yeah.
7th. Gasly started 10th, so.
Dropped quite a few positions then, yeah.
Yeah, that turning, because it's like it goes wide and comes in, it creates a no. You can take that at numerous angles, you know. Oh, this is how he got the
Oh,
he tagged he tagged Bottas.
I think that's Bottas'
It
fault, to be
must
honest.
be Bottas, is it? It gotta be.
It looked like Bottas a bit. It's like just snapped.
It has to be, because
Yeah.
where's the other
Yeah.
Alpha?
Zhou's
The
14th.
Alpha Zhou is 14th. He wouldn't be anywhere near there. And actually, Zhou was starting at the back of the grid.
Yeah.
So there you go.
2 and 12
Incident.
It's gone.
Incident between 10 and 20. Do you know what I haven't done? Logged into
I think
F1.
it's Gasly and Norris.
Yeah, that's Gasly and Norris. I need to vote into F1, don't I?
Yeah. Oh, Verstappen is already 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton.
Pray this signing works. Pray for me. Otherwise, we're doing it via
Probably
phone,
not.
people. Yet again.
Oh, yet again.
Let's see if
Well, to be fair, the last time it worked. The last time it worked,
It
didn't it?
didn't. No, it didn't.
Oh,
It ain't
Thought
working
it did.
ages, bruv. Oct. No, it's not that, is it? It's S.
you could get close to Alba and looking on a move on the inside. Can't make a mistake.
Oh yeah, we're in, bitch.
Yes.
We're in, bitch. Yeah.
Go on.
Ding,
Lovely.
ding, 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 ding. Don't you not load up now. Load up.
Huh.
Yes, bruv.
Go on.
Oh, you want to hear it? I've got total commentary.
So gap 0.9.
Ah,
So we think he needs to be 0.7 to overtake you. So gap
Can you
0.8.
hear that?
Missing that part of his front wing. He's kind of matching Verstappen's pace. Does it show that Verstappen's got more in hand if he needs it? Or is Perez just a man on a mission right now? Exiting turn 11. He's got a chance to open the DRS, which he does right now.
Let me change the audio commentary on that, because I don't want commentary. My bad. How do you get out of this?
always looking for a move on Gasly here.
Oh, fuck me.
Starting to see a little bit of tearing left front, says Hamilton.
Yeah, this takes a lot on your tyres.
So gap
Yeah.
0.9.
Right. Why can't I? Live audio commentary off. High blue flags. Show blue flags. Team radio volume. I'll keep the team radio volume down, but play it. So there. So we should have auto audio commentary, and I'll come in and out, in and out, in and out. So track limits for Albon. So track limits. There's a black and white flag warning for Alex Albon.
So I'm in love with the
wind. Understood.
So Max is struggling with the left.
I was literally just saying that, and it came up.
Yeah. It's the Verstappen. It takes a lot. The left front takes a punishment, especially around the last section.
Yeah.
Right, you come out of that twisty section after this long straight, and then you come into this. I think it's, what is it, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21. How many corners are there? Let me see.
Oh, there's someone in the pits. It's Bottas. Bottas into the pits.
Yeah, Bottas is boxed. So yeah, you've got the first sector, which is punishing. Third, fourth, 5 and 6. Yeah. Takes a lot out of your tyres. Then that comes all the way round. Then 7 and 8, there's a lot of punishment as well, because it's on that left front. You're really nursing
tyre
that
temps
left
have
front.
stabilised. Front right temperature is dropping slightly.
And that would.
And ahead you got Gasly, Norris, and
That's
Bottas
Alonso's
fighting
zone
position.
engineer.
Yeah, I see, mate. Let's just stay calm. This is gonna be a difficult race.
Right, and then I'll just pause that for a second. Then coming out of the straight, you've got turn 13, 14. Then into the last sector, 20. After the long straight, you get into the last sector. After 20, corner 15, where sort of the right gets a bit more of a punishment. You've got 16, 17, and 18, which is taken in qualifying absolutely flat. In race trim, in full fuel race trim, a little bit of lift. By the end of the race, flat. And it's 16, 17 and 18 that take a lot of punishment before 19 and 20. A Herman Tilke circuit as well.
So don't overreact now.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Now, if you guys want me to stop the audio commentary all day, then let us know. I'll come off that for a second. But
I think it's a bit annoying that it just comes up every now and then.
yeah, but it doesn't come up all the time. You see,
True.
and then it doesn't have. I don't have to be reminded to keep playing it every time. But you can see Hamilton's on a 1:33.2 at the minute. His best last lap. Verstappen on a 42.5. So he's dropping 7/10 of lap, which is not surprising when you get such an advantage, isn't it? You know what I mean, bruv? That's why I say both titles. That's why I say both titles should be stripped because you gained an advantage. And even 2013 into 2023, because you've got an advantage in 2022 because the rules
Okay,
ain't
Lando,
changing.
purple default 5-5. Purple default 5-5. Let's use this clean air now.
So that means you'll probably turn up the wick on the engine, on the power unit. But what I'm saying is, because you've gained such an advantage, as Leclerc will now take Vettel for 6th place, sorry. Hamilton on the radio. Probably get that in a minute. But yeah, what I'm saying is that Hamilton pits.
Ooh.
Hamilton pits from 2nd place. Just comes up on the board. So Hamilton.
That's interesting.
So it's interesting. It is very interesting that he comes in that early. Obviously, feeling the tyres more than others. The guy, it will drop back, probably behind Norris, maybe, or probably in front. He just gets in front of Norris. So he's dropped behind Stroll,
2.9.
Perez, Stroll, Leclerc, and Vettel. That means hammer time. You know what that means? Dun 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 dun. Kid touches. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, mate. It means get your foot down, Lewis. Let's go. So, yeah.
It's not
we'll
like
try and see if-
Verstappen.
But
Verstappen won't have a
Verstappen-
slow pit stop, so it's...
Well, you never know. Hopefully, he may have a Bottas.
Verstappen,
Bottas
what do you want me
Monaco
to do?
last year.
Free the push.
Free to push. Well, he is free to push because. Well, we'll see what Hamilton can do on those tyres.
Press closing into Russell.
Yeah. Look at the speed on that engine, man.
It's insane.
Do you know what? Do you know what F1 2022? My team is a bit inaccurate.
Mm.
It's a bit inaccurate because it says that we have the same power as Red Bull and more power than Renault. We don't. We're one of the worst. I think we're worse than Renault. I think we're worse than Renault. I honestly think we're worse than Renault in terms of power.
Oh, and that's
Reliability,
Max into the pits.
well-
Max into the pits.
Reliability, we've been better than Red Bull, Ferrari and Renault. But we're not quicker than or the same as them on power. Right? The only one that's faster than us is oh, there you go. 5 seconds has been served, so they lift the lollipop. So he can then take his pit stop, and that's his penalty served. So that will drop him further back, probably behind Norris this time. Unless Norris is actually that far behind. No, he
Yeah,
is.
Norris is ahead.
Norris is ahead. So is
Behind Alonso as well. Yeah.
Oh, Albon not happy with being told to push. But look, like I said, is that the only one that was faster than us is Ferrari,
Weird.
which is mid. But the durability for my team here for F122, the durability for the Mercedes was 100 faultless, which is true. Well, it is true. Isn't it?
Yeah. Have you
We
even
have
had
the
an engine
slowest,
blow
but
up
most
this
reliable.
season?
We haven't had an engine blow up.
No. So,
Both you and
yeah.
Ferrari have. Both you and Red Bull have, sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean US and Mercedes haven't had a blow up yet, you're right. Yeah. Oh, the Press into the pit. Oh.
Yeah, what am I? Right, let me have a look. So Perez into the pits from first. He'll drop down to third.
2.1 seconds. Are you taking the piss?
Jesus, Stroll and Vettel.
2.1.
How did they go up there?
Well, there's engine penalties for Perez and
No, I
Leclerc.
saw the qualify highlights and things like that. I'm talking about.
Sainz got spun by George Russell in the first turn.
Yeah, so how did Stroll and Vettel get that high?
Just jumped them at the start.
Okay.
Got a better
Surprising
start.
that they jumped over Hamilton though.
They've still got a pit yet.
Oh, Hamilton's already pitted.
Look, Hamilton's 7 tenths behind him. He's still got a pit yet.
Wait, so Vettel and Stroll have pitted?
Vettel, Stroll, and Leclerc have not pitted.
Okay, Hamilton has.
Yes.
Okay, that's what.
So Hamilton will be second, but he's not anywhere near Verstappen's pace.
He hasn't
He's
boosted-
He's 7 tenths per lap
He hasn't
slower.
boosted his tyres yet. Look,
He's he's 7 tenths per lap slower.
tyres don't feel great. Yeah, he's gonna come in.
Well, of course he is. He's on the hardest tyre. Leclerc's trying to outlast his tyres as long as he can because he's coming from the back. But so he's trying to do it with one stop
Leclerc's
less.
done really well to get up all the way up to second.
Yeah, but he hasn't made a pit stop yet. You've got to count that into perspective, and they'll
Okay.
probably do it for 2 pit stops.
Right, is Russell getting penalised for signs?
Yeah, he did. He got a 5-second penalty, so that's why he's a bit further down because he just served that penalty in his
Okay.
pit stop.
Then that's fine.
But yeah, but we can't do anything
Stroll's
about
coming.
Verstappen because
Stroll's coming.
yeah, I know, but we can't do anything about Verstappen because he's 7 tenths a lap faster because of the advantage Red Bull have gained from last season
Alright.
because they outspent them, and you can clearly see what's happened. This is why I say they should be stripped of their titles.
Oh, Hamilton's overtaken Vettel.
This is why I say that they should be excluded from both championships.
Hamilton's just overtaken Vettel while Stroll was in. Look.
Yeah, that was expected to be fair. That's easy because they're both on the same power unit.
Wonderful. Well done, Hamilton.
If that was on the Red Bull, you get nowhere near it. Because he's even had the drag
You
assist.
can't critique Red Bull for that though, because Mercedes have been doing that for years. With their
No,
advantages over
you
winning
can because
championships.
they've overspent. Overspending is cheating. I'm actually gonna send it to. Where's Broski Play? I'm going to send in the link. Right. So Verstappen first, Leclerc second, but being caught by Hamilton. Then you've got Vettel, Perez, Stroll has made his pit stop now. So Perez is now up to where he's made his pit stop and jumped Russell because of that pit stop. Because of that penalty Russell had to serve. This is exactly what sorry, I'm just getting this. Verstappen saying he's not amazed by it. It's not bad, it's not great, but this compound of tyre, the hard tyre. I think all the teams are going to have to use the hard tyre to try and make these tyres last throughout the race and do a 2-stop strategy. 2-stop strategy is the bare minimum I think these teams are going to be able to do. You can see Leclerc trying to outstretch his like gap to try and make it a one stop, but his tyres are going to be so fucked at the end. The yellow flag. The yellow flag is out. What's the yellow flag for? What's the yellow flag for? Bottas. Sector 3. What's happened?
And
Bottas has done a lot of
strike for track limits, turn 19.
And there's a warning for Lando for track limits as well.
Yeah,
Safety
Bottas
car,
is...
safety car, safety car. Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed. Oh, this is going to be a
Bottas is at the
blessing.
grid.
Oh, Leclerc is going to be absolutely buzzing. That is going to help out Leclerc in no end. It probably will put him in front of possibly Perez, possibly Russell. Comes in, spins, loses the back end.
I don't think he can do much about that. It's a bit unlucky. A bit unlucky.
He's buying Leclerc's buying Bottas a drink. He's got a pit. He's got a pit.
Surely.
He's got a pit. Take that, and then you turn it into a 2-stop, can't you?
Safety car, safety car.
You can't. You can, can't you? You can turn it into a safety car, can't you?
He's in.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? You turn it into a 2-stop. You probably get in front of Russell and Perez possibly. Where's Perez? Where's Perez in all this? He's just coming through the penultimate turn. If they can get this done quickly enough, they could get him out.
3.5 seconds.
Let's
3.5 seconds. Vettel is in as well.
Vettel's in as well. That's a godsend for him as well. Where is he? Where's Perez? Will Perez
just
get
ahead
in front?
of Leclerc.
Oh, he's just ahead of him. No, hang on. Oh, no. Just behind. But he gets in front of Russell. So now you've got a Ferrari in front of Russell again. There you go. See? There is a silver lining.
Safety car deployed, Max. Safety car deployed. Dash positive. Dash positive. So this is for Bottas in the gravel, exit turn 19.
Yeah, Verstappen, remember, yellow flags. Don't try and set a fastest lap. We know what you like to do in qualifying when it comes to yellow flags.
Well, now if
you know what? I watched that back. You know, episode 9 on the Drive to Survive. It shows that in Qatar, and that you see the imaginary test that Red Bull get to conduct on Hamilton, and they did it on Hamilton's car, not both Mercedes' car, just on Hamilton's. Which is how much bullshit it was. If you were saying that we were dumping drag and being illegal, you would bring both our cars in to do this check, wouldn't you? This test you've come up with, the FIA. But no, you just do it on Hamilton's car.
Close to 0, you have 1.5 seconds.
You show how much bollocks it is, isn't it?
You don't have to remind me, please.
It shows how much bollocks it is, isn't it? But yeah, it shows how much bollocks it really is, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Innit? Like, an imaginary test that you get to make up with the FIA. What? That's when I first heard about it last season, I was like, what the fuck are you on about? Seriously, what are you on about? Seriously. Right?
So tyres are still plenty warm, so no need to push them too much.
So now the drivers usually would be told over the radio if their car tyres are getting cold to keep them heated. That's why you would see them weaving it like left and right to try and generate tyre heat. Especially because that safety car will be driving flat out. This is the difference between an F1 car and a normal road car. right? Even a sports car. I mean, that's not even a normal road car, like it was back in the 90s, right? When Senna died, because they said that was a contributing factor to Senna's death, because the safety car was too slow. It lowered the tyre pressures, and because of the tyre pressures being low, it lowered the overall ride height of the car, which meant when he went through Tamburello, which he needs all the downforce from the underneath the car to get round the corner, you saw him skidding the floor and sparks coming off more than Schumacher's, right? And on the next lap, unfortunately, because he was scraping the floor too much and the pressures had not been raised enough, still, it meant that he was he went straight on because he lost all the downforce. Because as soon as you hit the floor, you lose all that air going through it, and that means you lose all that downforce. Lose all that downforce. So that's why now they have the most sportiest like Mercedes or Aston Martin there is, and that will be driving flat out. Maybe not down the straights as much, but even then they'll be driving flat out. Van der Meijden, who is a former race car driver as well, and it's like its own little team. It's like another 11th team in the pits with the safety car, the medical car and everything, right? And I remember when meeting him in the 2019 British Grand Prix, he joked with him saying, "What's it like?" This is what you'll hear a lot about tyres struggling to heat up, right? What I joked with him is he said, "What's it like starting at the back of the grid every season, every race?" And you're like, very funny. Right, as long as we make sure the driver's okay, then you're saying, "Oh, okay, fair dues." But surely you want to start at the front sometimes. He's like, "Well, in the rain we do." Right, oh yeah, okay. So you're only a wet weather driver then? I was joking with him, like. So as it stands at the minute, Red Bull will be constructors' champions. Not surprising, since they overspent. Because they've overspent last season. Look at the advantage they've had this season. Yes, Ferrari made mistakes, but look at the advantage they've had. Right? When you can...
Yeah, but it's not too bad. Straight to this tyre generally feels...
I'm going to have to pull it out and pause. But when you can sit there and tell me you haven't gained an advantage when you've got your car starting from the back of the grid and by the half distance of Spa, the longest circuit on the calendar, right, to be at the back of the grid from, you've gone from last by not even half distance to first, before, maybe even just before your pit stop, and been able to make the pit stop and come back out in the lead. Whereas Leclerc, you can see here, still had to have the safety car to help him out. Right? And you're telling me you ain't getting an advantage from overspending last season, you only gained an advantage last season? Bollocks. What a pile of bollocks. Bullshit. Right? Talking that. Pile of wank. Right? Right? That is about as truthful as me being able to piss up the fucking ceiling. Sorry. There you go. Look at the family car, 85 seconds slower than an F1 car. Lap comparison at Austin. Safety car, 51 seconds. 85 seconds for a family road car. My fucking Vauxhall will be 2 days slow. My mum's Vauxhall would be 2 days slower than the F1 car. Right, the safety car is it? I have to do another overlay to say safety car ending, don't I? Safety car is ending this lap. Safety car is ending this lap. So, yeah, plenty of laps so we can get the safety car to do a lap after letting lap cars through, and to let all the drivers through. Abu Dhabi. And we're getting to green flag. Green flag, we're racing again. Here at Austin, everyone can't overtake until they've passed the start finish line. It's as soon as they've gone past the last turn, and they have now. So let's go back to these colours of red.
Oh, second.
So Hamilton up to second, Perez third, Leclerc taking advantage of the safety car is now fourth. Russell in fifth, Vettel sixth, Stroll seventh. Alonso, I need to, Mum.
What's the second? Why was there a safety car?
Bottas has spun out.
I saw that Bottas went out, but I just wanted to check it.
Yeah, it was Bottas spun out. It was beached the car, so you had to get a safety car. Every time there's a crane on the track, it's a safety car.
And Hamilton, both Hamilton and Perez and Verstappen haven't come in for.
No, they've all come in for the top 5 have all made their pit stops now. Leclerc used the pit because you lose less time behind the safety car.
Yeah.
Everyone outside's going slow. That meant Leclerc. It was a no-brainer. Take the pit stop and have a 2-stop race.
Oh yeah.
Big incident!
Whoa!
Big incident with the Aston Martin. Oh no!
Guys.
Stroll, safety car.
Next door, Stephen.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed.
What the fuck?
That was a big impact.
How the fuck did that happen?
I believe drivers are all okay, I believe.
But Stephen never used to shout this loud.
Drivers are all okay, I believe. But that was a huge accident.
Keep it that.
It was big.
That was a huge accident. What happened there?
When you've got an
I didn't even catch it correctly. What the hell happened? What has happened?
Whoa.
Oh, but look at the attraction in the background. Look at the attraction in the background.
Look at the debris.
I think that's the first person in history to have an accident while safety car was out.
Hey, can they use the shortcut on the you know the game? They have a shortcut, the short circuit. They might need to use that because they can't use the straights. It's full of debris.
How is that possible?
Just a little bit.
No, I can't, Mum. I get copyrighted otherwise.
You won't hear it.
Oh, yeah, you do that right next to my microphone, Mum.
Oh, Alcon's front wing is Alonso's front wing is completely damaged.
Fucking do this professionally.
Fucking hell, can we play? Hurry up.
So,
Yeah,
Alonso's
Stroll's
coming
alright.
for a nose change. Stroll is out of the car.
Lovely.
Vettel is the Aston Martin that wasn't involved.
Right, what has happened? What has happened here?
So, hang on. So, Alonso comes out of the turn onto the long straight, right? So, he's looking to overtake Stroll here. And then...
Jesus
and he gets it wrong. He just gets it wrong and just runs up the back of him.
Is he allowed to drive?
Oh. Yeah, he's allowed to overtake by then. They're all past the safety car.
I thought they hadn't.
They're all allowed to overtake this. They've been allowed to. They've gone back to green flag racing.
Bloody hell.
Alonso's misjudgment there. I'm sorry. And do you know what? Do you know what that spins to me? That tells.
He collided.
Do you know what? I agree with Wajid. Mahid said that Alonso's not good enough anymore. He's too slow and he's too old.
I do like that respect because he just said, "Is Alonso okay?" and then he swore.
Yeah.
Fucking cat.
I'm sorry. Whoa! Look at the
Debris everywhere.
The halo will do its job
God.
there, but not on the small bits. But I'm
really
sorry.
hard.
That's a pure example of Alonso being too old and too slow. Not good enough
Poor
reactions. And that's why I've been outshining him.
You know what Alonso just said?
By now you should know the width of your car.
He's just misjudged it.
Steven.
He's trying to use. He's trying to use the slipstream because there's no DRS, so he's trying to slipstream as much as possible to get the power.
An experienced F1 driver would know how to do it.
Yeah, but you were trying. You pull out. You try and pull out of the slipstream at the last minute, and he's just misjudged it. I don't think Stroll touched the brakes at any point. He did obviously move to try and cover, but then Alonso.
When you watch that replay, his brake lights don't come on the back, so he didn't brake.
No, he doesn't have brake lights.
Alright, well.
That's only rain lights.
Well, from the record.
There's no brake lights on.
Alright, well, from the records.
He's misjudged it.
From the records.
You
of
can
the
only.
cars, they can tell when they
Yeah,
push
they will.
to change gear.
Yes,
or
I know. They will
Right,
tell.
so
They will
they'll
tell
know.
on the brake if they use the brakes. But he wouldn't have used the brakes, he would have just moved to the left, which he did, and then Alonso responded by moving to the left.
I can't believe that.
Looks like it.
Well, the accident's already happened by that point, so what was the point of looking at that? Whoa!
He almost went into. Because they're all trying to avoid.
So Lando is going to get the accident come up to him now. Oh, look at that piece that's come.
That was so close.
That was the halo. If that was 2017, that would have smacked his head.
It was smacked his head. He has a helmet for a reason.
No, because Massa had something fly on him. That just a small. So.
Yeah, but the helmets are updated now.
Yeah, but no, but the 2009 they would have been the same level.
2009, but by then
No,
they updated the
Zara,
helmets
you
to
don't
carbon
take
fibre.
Zara. Honestly,
Alright, ignore me then.
something that small knocked him the fuck out.
It did.
Yeah, but it was
and
a
it didn't
carbon
come. It
fibre
didn't come back till
helmet
December. It was carbon fibre
It
as well
was. Shush now.
in 2009. That would have knocked him out
After
completely.
race.
Yeah. Shh.
That's bullshit. After race.
Yeah, it is the after. They would do it after the race because they're both out of the race. Well,
Okay, so as long as they're both out.
well, Stroll's out, so he's not going to gain anything. So it'll probably mean a penalty for Alonso, a grid penalty for the next race. And this is what should happen every time there's a tractor on track. A safety car, not what we had in Japan. How dare they have transitions like that where you can't barely see, and they've got a tractor on track without a safety car, which
that was terrible.
Which Gasly was following the delta time, was plus on his delta, and he nearly took him out. Yep.
To be professional comedy.
It's a joke. And the fact that the FIA tried to blame him during the race.
Carry on about this one.
I haven't spoken since then.
Depends how quick do you get out there with a broom.
But lap 24, I'm going to go through the order for you guys.
25.
Well, it's the end of lap 24.
I'm just safety car.
And with a little bit more oversteering, but also a little bit less front grip.
Right, so Verstappen first, Hamilton second, Perez third, Charles Leclerc in fourth, George Russell in fifth. The one remaining Mercedes, that's the one remaining Ferrari, in Leclerc. The one remaining, this is not up to date actually, I'll have to redo it.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah,
On 2 wheels.
that's what happens, they can easily just take off. So here we go, reformatting the redo.
Checo, what's your thoughts? Medium versus hard? Medium versus hard?
Yeah, I felt happy on the medium.
So look, he's got 2 wheels.
The tyre life on the hards will therefore be better, and maybe we can get to the end of the.
Fucking heart attack if I was in this car.
Should be doing wheelies. What do you expect when you do a wheelie?
No, but I'd be having a heart attack if I was strong, because I'd be like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Look.
That's better than Hamilton.
Whoa. Commentary.
Oh, why is the commentary coming on?
That's weird.
Ending.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort this out.
Safety car. Coming off.
Here we go.
Right. Ending safety car has cleared the right, is going to start the race pretty much as when Max decides to let drop. Again, they're allowed to let the safety car do one more lap. So it probably means he'll probably be a bit more judgmental. Those cars are a bit. So he's gone now. Maybe you went a bit earlier because of like 4 degrees less in the front.
The commentary a bit, mate.
Where's your chance,
So we got. Sorry, I've got commentary. I've got to say it now.
It's not that bad, Stephen.
Then move your
I
microphone next to
can't
you.
move. No, I won't move it. You can still hear it.
Well, never used to. Why is your mic so sensitive? Okay, leave it. It's alright, it's gone now.
And I'm on literally
Come on.
25% volume.
I don't get it. I don't get why it was picking up
Because
now.
it's an industrial microphone that pick up anything.
But it didn't used to. Because we used to
No,
say
25% volume isn't mic sensitivity. That's volume on your computer.
Sorry, he's talking about.
I'm talking about what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but you're looking for mic sensitivity.
So you turned it down, so what you want? Can't hear it now, can you?
No. I can just about hear it.
I can hear it, so it should be fine. It should be fine.
See, like, as long as, like, my co-host is saying he can't hear it, so that means the viewers can't hear it.
Alright. There you go. Let me look it up.
No, because then they can hear it again. So lap 26, so Verstappen leads, Hamilton second, Perez third, Leclerc fourth in the remaining Ferrari, Russell fifth in the remaining Aston Martin is Vettel, Gasly sixth, Sonoda seventh, Gasly seventh, Sonoda eighth, Norris ninth, and Mick Schumacher completes the top 10. Then his teammate Magnussen behind, good, probably hopefully potential points put on offer for Axe.
Take a breath.
Ocon 12th, Ricardo 13th, Albon 14th, Latifi, because of everyone else's mistakes, has gone up into 15th. Alonso 16th after that nose cone change, lucky to still be in the race. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, did that just show up there?
I don't know.
Something about the safety car.
Do your job.
What happened to my drivability? It's shit, says Verstappen.
What happened to my drivability?
It's shit. Oh, please.
Come on.
Please. Oh, please. Hamilton takes the lead. Hamilton takes the lead. Please take the lead.
Oh, you're Brad
Yeah.
Pitt. And he's
I
in the
don't want to
Mercedes.
see Brad Pitt.
He's in the Mercedes camp.
I don't care. Fuck him.
want to see Brad Pitt.
We all
Fuck
want to see.
him. Don't want to know.
We all want to see Brad Pitt. Shut the fuck up. Put it back on Brad Pitt.
Please. For Verstappen's drivability, please.
Come on, Hamilton. You got Brad Pitt in your cockpit. Come on.
And Tom Cruise. But both. Mind you, Tom Cruise a bit short.
And he's also a Scientologist.
Oh, hang on.
I'm really not a fan of him.
No. He's in Handmaid's Tale.
No, but he
Oh,
completely supports Scientology
Verstappen.
despite all the shit that's going out from them.
Zanoda's not happy.
Of the abuse and...
I agree.
Oh, Hamilton's gone purple in the third sector. So it's 1.6 the gap, 1.5 the gap. Come on, Lewis. Please. Yeah, he loves this circuit. Please do it. Please.
It's nice start.
His one win.
It was made for
Please.
NASCAR, wasn't it?
It's wider.
Please.
He does need a win, doesn't he?
It's not.
Is that why it's wider?
It's not. It's an F1 purpose-built circuit.
They built it.
They put purpose-built for after what
And
happened.
they
They
never use it again for the rest of the year, do they?
not usually.
No.
They
Take the
DRS
there's no
enabled.
concrete.
they use it for Indy, probably Indy car,
Stephen,
and
do
that's it.
your job and just commentate on
You
the
get on with it, we
race.
let us talk.
Oh, they're still.
DRS is now enabled.
I'm not close enough.
So they're so quick down the street, mate. Their straight line speed's insane.
Yeah.
Come on.
You ain't got pace.
We've gone from having the fastest
I'm not
and most
talking to you,
reliable
I'm talking to
engine.
Mum. You concentrate.
Is that got a speed trap?
Yeah, it has got a speed trap being dead straight.
Does that mean there's a gopper out there?
Oh,
This is why I said concentrate on what you're doing and move on.
I can't because people. Big up, Luke. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for inviting me on the channel. Meant a lot today. Really enjoyed it. So I had to leave. It's been tough. No, I'm alright. No worries, Luke. Big up yourself.
Leclerc, catch him.
But yeah, hopefully Perez can cause. Hopefully Leclerc can cause Perez some problems, and leave Hamilton to deal with Max. Please, please, can that drivability turn into a problem? Please. Racing gods, give Lewis this win, please. Please. He deserves a win after this season, and after what happened last season. Bloody cheese.
Bloody hell, there's 4 of them in a battle for 7th.
What?
He does. He's a
So
brilliant
is that Brown
brilliant
on
young
the
driver.
pit wall then?
I'd watch out for him.
It's an interesting battle developing for the final positions. Oh! Leclerc trying to go around the outside of Perez.
Leclerc!
Locks up. A1's wide, but he comes back on the circuit. He will have to give the place back.
Oh, it's
He
fine.
can't
He's
take that
already
place for the
behind.
next
He's already
one.
behind.
Leclerc had an opportunity there, and that's given Hamilton the legs to grow and get away. Bye.
Which is annoying because, you know.
Oh, he just outbraked himself.
Do you know what annoys me when
Leclerc, come on, man.
Leclerc, man.
Every time. Ugh.
He's such a good driver, but those little mistakes cost you championships.
No, but I think
What's happening in the race? Well, Verstappen first, Hamilton second. Verstappen, well, he said he was complaining with drivability problems, he just gets the fastest lap. But, yeah, Hamilton second, 2 seconds behind. 2 seconds behind him is Perez, Leclerc 4th, Russell 5th, Vettel 6th. Sainz is out, the other Ferrari's out after being taken up by Russell in the first corner. And then Stroll and Alonso had a massive accident down the back straight, which has led to a safety car. Another safety car with Bottas earlier before that, which meant that after the restart that incident was then caused between Stroll and Alonso. But here you go. Sainz will try again. Is he going to go down the inside?
Leclerc.
Go down the inside. Go, 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 go. Go on!
Yes, Leclerc. Come on.
Get
It's beautiful.
him!
Beautiful.
So much for a cheating car.
Beautiful, Leclerc.
So much for an overspent cheating car, Perez. Yeah?
Beautiful,
What?
beautiful, beautiful.
No, they were within their budget cap, man. Same as Mercedes.
Absolutely beautiful from Leclerc. We take that.
Yeah, well.
Just to beat Schumacher, and then
yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah,
anyone
no.
else can win.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. After what they discovered from the budget caps, that's what should happen. They should give the title to Verstappen. That's what Ross Brawn said. Ross Brawn, to Hamilton, sorry. When Ross
It's
Brawn,
involving 10 guys. Stephen,
when Ross Brawn bought the budget caps, when the Ross,
concentrate. You just missed
I
the
know,
whole
I am
investigation thing.
I'm watching. But I'm also explaining when Ross
No,
Brawn,
but twice you've now missed us.
if people remember, like
Stephen.
Tia, you remember.
I'm not
Right.
talking to you about
Remember
it.
what Ross Brawn said in 2019 when he bought the budget caps in? I'm talking to.
Oh, you're talking to them.
Yeah, but you're not concentrating on what's going
Right.
on.
They want to know what's going on this.
I'll just.
Yeah,
Like I was saying,
if it wasn't for you,
so
it
in
wouldn't be
2019,
F1, so you can shut
in
it.
2019,
Your dad used to
do you remember what Ross Brawn said when they were going to bring budget cap rules in?
Not exactly, but
He said,
remind me.
if you break these rules, you lose your championship.
Yeah.
Didn't say whether minor or
5 second
major.
penalty to Gasly. Safety car.
Yeah,
Gasly?
that was. Yeah, safety.
Was that a Gasly Norris
something-
incident?
Yeah, I saw something about a safety car infringement. If it's a safety car infringement by Gasly, it's a slam dunk. You don't get away with him.
Stevie, you could talk about budget.
So that's a 5-second penalty for Gasly. He'll probably take that as his next pit stop. Everyone will probably have to pit again for a second time. This ain't gonna be a one-stop pit stop race. Just trust me. But yeah, like I was saying, like it doesn't matter. It didn't say whether a minor or major. If you break these rules in any way, you lose your championship. I just said it.
You know that she does it on purpose to wind you up, and you caving into it makes someone want to do it more.
Well,
so ignore her.
Yeah, and you're
For the
then
fifth
her
time.
fucking up the channel, Mum. Thanks.
I'm not fucking up your channel. I didn't do it for joking. I didn't think
You
you
are.
said 5 seconds.
Stephen, you're fucking up the channel because you're talking about budget things, which you can talk about.
It's
in
part
discussion
of
after.
the F.
And you can talk about that in the discussion after. But
Oh my god.
commentate.
I am commentating. He was too far behind the car in front of him. More than 8 car lengths. That's why. You remember Vettel got a penalty for that for leaving the safety car? Russ, no,
Yeah.
he's not going to. There's one thing that Russell's not going to do, and that's overtake Perez.
Do you bet?
He's not got the engine power.
No, but you might give him a fucking well go because Russell was very aggressive.
I'd be surprised if that Mercedes gets past him.
I wouldn't. It is Russell. He is
Because
very overly aggressive.
I know, but
sometimes.
usually when we've opened up our DRS to get more speed, that even still, the Red Bull's power unit just pulls away. It's insane. Gone from the fastest and most reliable to the slowest. Don't know what they were doing.
Go.
So 8 tenths, see what you can do here. See, look, struggling to bring it down. So now this is what these new generation cars are supposed to do, help him stay within 5 tenths of the car in front, so he's got a more chance of overtaking down the straight because of less aerodynamic effect from the, or dirty air as you call it.
Slow pit stop for Gasly, but of course.
Well, he has kept up with him behind him.
I know, but he caught up to him. That's the thing.
The car
The
is
car
super
is-
unpredictable. Oh, please, please, please.
God, he's coming up with every excuse, isn't he?
Who?
Verstappen.
Oh, he makes excuses all race. Because he knows Hamilton's catching him.
It's always when Hamilton starts catching.
Yeah,
him,
he
it's
makes,
just
oh, my car's doing this, my car's doing that, your car's doing this.
I have noticed.
And I
I'll
keep,
give you that.
yeah, and everyone keeps saying that this guy is supposed to be the best driver on the planet right now.
Come on, you two.
Well, if that's the case, why are you bitching all the time?
Come on, Russell. Fuck him up. Ram him off.
Oh, look at that mirror from Alonso. Look at that
Oh,
mirror.
the mirror from Alonso, look.
Yeah, that is a bit shaky.
Oh, he might get an black and orange flag for that.
Probably.
Especially if it flies off, it can easily go through the halo and hit someone. It's not that big of a
God,
piece.
he is British, isn't he? Safety, safety. It could fly off and smack someone in the head. Fucking health and safety officer over there.
Yeah.
No, I know.
If that flies off at 200 miles an hour and hits someone in the helmet, that could be fatal.
Not talking to you, you need to focus. Ed Sheeran in the Mercedes camp.
It's not, he's in the Red Bull.
No, he's not.
He's been following Red Bull.
Well, he's not.
That's a Mercedes shirt.
He said on the grid wall he was following Red Bull.
Well, it might be
this
he's got a
weekend.
Mercedes shirt.
Well, that's what he said on the grid walk.
Well, he changed his mind.
I'd be a traitor, Ed Sheeran.
Just because yeah.
Well,
just 'cause
that's what he
just
said.
Just the caps are orange doesn't mean
He said he gave him the passes, so.
Have you heard of coming out with a new sun cream? Which is 71%.
Anyway,
71%.
fuck that. Hamilton's been catching Verstappen a bit by bit. Come on, Lewis!
Go on.
Come on, Lewis. Come on, Russell. Come on, all.
I think Lewis can get the strategy to outdo him here.
He's got enough laps to do it.
Still
I think he
22
can.
laps to go.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to pit again.
I feel like it's
Oh
hurting
my
my drive.
god.
I feel like it's
That's
hurting
like
my
my
driving
driving.
these strat changes.
Oh my god.
How about you
Stop.
shut up?
You're supposed to be the best driver on the planet. Stop bitching. If you're so good, you shouldn't need a problem.
I think all of this drivability is being affected by this other strategy.
Just says to me you're a shit driver.
Hamilton!
Hamilton's in the pits, so they're calling it. He'll put onto another sort of hards, and that will be a 2.7 stop. Good stop.
Good bit stop.
It's a.
But
Where's he gonna come out in the traffic though?
Ahead.
He's gonna come
Ahead
out
of it.
No, Norris is pitted, so he'll probably come up behind.
Magnussen.
He'll come in front of Magnussen. Good, and in clear air.
The fact that
Hammer time.
How did Verstappen get a 2.1 time penalty? The second penalty. Oh,
that's what
2.1.
That's what he's saying when they.
You're talking about the mic being so sensitive, you don't need to shout.
Yeah, but that's what they say when he supposed to get on with it. He says hammer time.
I'm not complaining what you said, I'm complaining the volume.
So Norris comes out. He's now 15th. It slots in behind.
15th.
Take your headphone off.
Yeah, but Norris will probably climb on and try and get some of that back. As George Russell closes and closes and closes and closes and closes.
Go on, Russell.
Would have been so late on the brakes if he tried it there. Bit of correction. And look at Hamilton. Look, he is right behind, not far behind them right now.
Verstappen into the pits. Verstappen into the pits.
Verstappen's gonna pit. Yeah, they've got to respond. They've got to respond, but
Slow pit stop. Come on, give him a slow pit stop. Give him a slow pit
Fuck it
stop
up.
for once.
Fuck it up.
For once.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Front left a bit slow. Front left a bit. It's slow. It's slow. It's slow. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. It's so slow.
Leclerc jumped him.
Yes.
Yes.
Hamilton's gonna take the lead.
Finally.
Hamilton's leading the quad. Hamilton's gonna take the virtual lead. Oh my god, he's so clear. He's days away.
Oh, such a fuck up on that.
Yes.
Stephen,
Gods.
you're so high pitched.
Gods. The fucking gods have answered me finally. Please. Come on.
I just want to hit the radios. That's the thing. I don't care about the commentary. I just want to hear what they're shouting about. 7 seconds.
About fucking time, he said. About fucking time, man.
Oh,
I want Russell.
black and white flag for Gasly.
Black and white flag for track limits for Gasly. Thank you very much. So look at this, Russell all over the back of Perez
I
here.
told you.
I want Russell. You hold up Max as long as you can. You hold him up as long as possible. Wait,
No, but
you
they're
let Hamilton
doing
through.
their job of the second
Let
job.
Hamilton through, and then let.
That was horrendous. I want to see what happened.
The 11.1 seconds.
Was that the front?
Oh, looks like you're above the budget. Couldn't spend on that, could it? When you overspent by 7.5 million, you didn't spend enough on the friggin' tyre gun.
Russell. 3.2.
Fastest lap by Hamilton.
Russell's 3.2 seconds in pit. See? Russell.
Yeah. So he could jump Perez here. He's got to get in front. He's got to get in front. He's got to get in front. He's got to get in front.
Nope.
He's got to get in front.
Nope.
No. But he'll get him next lap. He'll get him the next lap.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it's a hard tyre. He's got to warm it up first.
No. He'll get him down the straight. He'll get him down the straight. That has to shit. We get him down the straight.
Oh god, this is.
Please.
Oh man. Go on.
Please.
Make him crash as well.
No, I don't want to crash. Just keep having problems. Just do whatever you can to keep Verstappen behind.
I know, but I'm trying to hear what they're saying in the radio.
Leclerc, leave him alone. Leclerc, just leave Hamilton alone.
We're just trying to hear the radio sports, just so that we can hear if there's a complaint or something. So shut up.
No, he's not shut up. But talk.
You don't know for that minute.
Oh, I'm so nervous now.
I imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
Go on, Michael.
Go on, Muscle.
Now he's got to get up the arse of Verstappen.
Oh, Verstappen's struggling.
You love to see it,
Why
mate.
did they
You love to
Why
see
did they
it.
go for mediums? They barely made 20 laps. Why have they done that? Why have they done that? Those tyres barely lost 20 laps in the first race, didn't they? Lasted 13, 15. Why?
No, I really want to plug my headphones into it.
Yeah, that would be good.
Good defending, Leclerc. Good defending.
That's it. You defend. Let's defend. It gives more Hamilton time.
If he moved that nearer to, if he moved the thing to him.
He is up the arse of the ground.
They use them as concrete moving.
So, to re-electrify the order right now, I would have to say Perez is first, Vettel is second, Hamilton no third, but Perez and Vettel will still have to pit. So it means Hamilton will take the lead. Leclerc is fourth, but is lapping faster than Lewis. Lewis probably needs to just drive flat out.
Leclerc's holding up
Verstappen's
Verstappen.
been held mediums. And Hamilton's
Yeah, but Leclerc's going faster than Hamilton though.
Well, that means he doesn't have to do it again. They might have to do it again with those mediums.
No, they won't pit again.
Anyone ever tell these people about tailgating?
We are into the pits.
Russell.
Penalty not served correctly for Gasly.
Paris. Pit lane
Not
incident
served-
involving hard
not
turn
served
Gasly,
correctly.
penalty not served correctly.
Wow.
That's unusual.
They're a bit
Wow. That could be disqualification.
Black and white flag for car
That could mean
24 track
disqualification.
limits.
Yeah.
So Joe gets a warning for track limits. So this will be interesting. Where will
Every time a warning comes up, I'm like,
Perez come out?
Frick.
No,
Go on, Leclerc, yes!
No.
Go on, Leclerc!
Go on! Yes, Leclerc!
Go on,
Fuck you.
Your beauty.
Verstappen.
Your beauty.
Keep him out.
Fuck you.
Your
Max.
beauty.
Keep him out.
That's it. Keep
Go on,
fighting each
Leclerc.
other.
Barrel
You
down.
keep fighting each other.
barrel
Go
down,
Your
on.
beauty.
barrel down.
Imagine Vettel wins it, isn't it? You know. Imagine Vettel wins
Perez
it.
overtaking Russell again.
No, don't. Don't. No.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
Perez has taken over Russell.
Perez is...
Gone up from 6 to
Yeah, I was expecting
Come
that
on,
to be.
Leclerc. Keep that bastard's
But if they keep
Boss.
fighting each other, this is brilliant.
Go on
This is
now.
brilliant.
creates bigger gap.
Ah, the car is
Oh,
just too
he's gonna
fast.
struggle.
Oof, yeah,
Go,
the
it's just
power
too
of that
fast.
There you go, that Red Bull's just too fast. That's ridiculous.
I'm
Probably
telling you.
not loud.
The pace on that car's ridiculous.
That's what happens when you overspend by 7.5 million.
And they're not doing anything.
Nah,
They're gonna
Let- get away with it.
From last year.
well, I'm consider not bother watching it anymore.
We're all from
Go on, Leclerc. Close him up again. Close him up again, Leclerc. Come on.
Come on, Lewis.
You have the OS. You have the OS. Big,
Come on,
get
Lewis.
him.
You've got this, Lewis.
Get him,
You've
Leclerc.
got this,
You're
Lewis.
funded by-
Lewis, use everything that you've got.
That's
You've
why-
got
No, but
this.
that's why when football has an outrage, when the fans stand up, then they make
Get him, Leclerc. Get him.
Get him, Leclerc. Get him, Leclerc. Get him, Leclerc. Get him.
Too far away. Too far
Dive
away.
it. Dive bomb.
It's a rich man's game, unfortunately.
You can dive bomb it.
Again,
Well,
it's a
no,
rich
the
game.
budget caps,
It's always
and
been.
they're supposed to give budget caps to bunch the field together, give more wind tunnels to the teams behind, so they get more chance to develop parts.
They'll get away with it.
If they get away with it, then
They will.
I'm just not bother watching it anymore.
Bullshit.
We all say
Well, no, I won't. Or at least won't do content.
Whoa. Whoa. That was close. My god.
I won't.
that's where Perez took over. That's why they're not fighting in this race.
I'm just hoping his tyres will die out by the end, because 20 laps on those tyres is a struggle. They barely made that on the first stint, didn't they?
Does happen.
Get out the way, Vettel. Get
David's
out of the
minimum
way.
10 under investigation. Penalty not served correctly. Still on Gasly.
Gasly's
Yeah.
still in trouble.
Get out of the way, Vettel, man. Get out of the way. Vettel, you're not gonna win. Just get out of the way.
But they do what they're told. They don't just
Don't
give
care.
it away. Do
Get
they?
out of the way.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like he's always like, oh, just move because they're gonna win champions. They're
Nice to
trying to
see
get
that.
points for
Nice to see
19s.
Aston Martin back in it. Due to pit stops.
Hamilton down the inside. He
Come on,
takes
Lewis,
him.
come on, Lewis, come on, Lewis, come on, Lewis. You gotta do it now. That's it, Lewis.
But Vettel's very close to him.
Hopefully Vettel's a little bit like Ricardo in the sense of like, I just want to cause mischief. I don't care.
He's gonna give up this year, isn't he?
It's for timing this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like Vettel for him, it's just like, fuck it. Who else could I?
Get him.
I imagine he'll become.
Come on, Leclerc. Get back at him.
Funny, isn't
Yeah, so would Ricardo. I think them two would become.
If you can get back at him, then it will cause more of a gap. And need them to get at him.
Come
on,
on,
Lewis!
Leclerc, get up his arse.
Stephen, there is a baby next door.
Give it.
Oh. This is bullshit.
I'm going to give you a squeezy ball to just do something with.
Why is it so much?
That's what I'm getting for his birthday.
This is fucking cheese.
It's a squeaky one.
They've got to be punished for this.
Isn't it?
They've got to be punished for such an advantage. It's
Magnussen
bullshit.
under investigation,
And they're
ignoring
gonna
yellow
get that into
flags.
next year as well.
Instant after turn 11 involving cars
Right,
20 under investigation. Ignoring
Turn
yellow flags.
11. Yellow flags ignored by Magnussen.
Vettel into the pits.
That'll be a slam dunk. Oh, now you pit! Now you pit! Now you pit!
Team orders.
5 laps to go. He's going to do it in 5 laps.
He's going to do it.
He's do it in
He's
5
got
laps.
a faster car.
Come on, Leclerc, man! Get at him!
Another wheel gun incident.
No!
Stephen, keep it.
Stephen, don't whine. You're 27.
28 nearly.
Oh no. No further action. Ignoring yellow flag.
No. Wow, that's usually a slam dunk. You usually get a straight penalty for that.
Yeah, right. The people who are running it these days ain't they?
Please have a blow up or something, please.
Having a blow up.
Please.
I want Leclerc up his arse.
Leclerc is up his arse.
It's
No,
not
it's
Bahrain.
not close enough.
Leclerc's closer to him than what
It's not close enough.
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's not close enough to cause a problem.
Come on, Leclerc.
I need to go to bed.
Come on, Charles. Whoa.
This is what happens when people cheat.
Good move, Norris. Good move.
This is what happens when people cheat. Honest fucking people that should win races don't get anything.
Had to upset the customer.
How is it if I have not made a decision on this bollocks?
They were there first here, it's railed.
Why aren't all the other
It's taken a
teams
while,
saying
isn't it?
they've got to be punished? Them and
It's
Aston Martin. Why aren't all 8 teams sitting there saying we ain't gonna race
They
until
are,
you
but
take
nobody's
points
gonna
off them?
attack anything
Unless
else.
you do what's right.
Yeah,
I think every driver should be saying that that title should be Hamilton's.
because it's a con. They said that last year, it's a con.
The 12 incident involving cars 6, Latifi and 747 makes Schumacher on investigation.
Oh, it's getting back a little bit. Maybe the tyres are going off. Hang on.
No, it gets partial.
You need Leclerc to get up his arse.
Not even a second away.
Ah, the car,
The
man.
tyres,
It's,
see what's going on. It's got loads of laps left. We've got 9 laps? No, 7.
13 laps to go.
13 laps. We've got plenty of laps for him to take in.
That drone shot is it's I don't like it.
I'll just see what the gap is.
5-second time penalty for Latifi.
2.5 now.
Car
2.5.
6 has got a 5-second penalty for forcing another driver off the track.
Oh,
Come on, Latifi.
come on. Come on. The only way we can win is if Leclerc causes such a problem. All those
He's back
tires
to
go off.
Smash him.
Leclerc's back to 7
Smash him,
tenths.
smash
8
him.
tenths now.
Leclerc, just drive into him, please.
Ram him,
If
ram
you
him,
catch up with
ram
him,
him.
Tycho, please, do us a favour. Just drive into
No.
Verstappen.
No.
Just drive into him. The challenge
I want
is
to put him.
on. Just drive into him. No.
No,
Drive
we
into him.
need to be second ahead of Preivews as well.
No, no,
Hello.
no, 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 no.
You're
Drive
supposed
into
to be
him.
surprised.
No, drive into him. Do us a favour.
No.
No.
It's the only way Max is not going to win. If you drive into him.
Right,
Well, but I want to be second too. I don't want
No.
Preivews to get second.
No.
Stephen,
No, help.
Stephen,
Help.
Stephen.
Stop cheaters cheating. Do what's
Mate,
right.
mate, come on.
We're doing our bit.
Oh, the TV, you mug.
Panic.
What an idiot, man. What is he doing? Honestly.
It's exactly what he did to fucking Schumacher. Or Schumacher did to him. Right? Which made him spin into the wall in Abu Dhabi. Get that useless twat out of this sport.
Yes.
Alright, Sarah. Right, you're going to have to take one headphone off and come.
That guy.
Helmet cam. Helmet cam.
Come on, come on.
He's not particularly against this, I think.
No,
I think
don't,
it's...
Don't.
It's stayed about 2 seconds.
Shush.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I don't know, Tycho, I don't know.
I don't know either,
Can't
mate.
bear this. Come on. It's the straights. It's the straights that are horrible.
And that's
We
to be
are
expected.
So slow in a straight line.
Yep.
Look,
Us as well.
look at the time.
It's...
Watch, bang, bang. Then I'm hoping like the tyres are degrading. Please have degrading tyres.
You still
Yeah,
doing
I was-
fastest lap, Stephen.
Nice, 2.4, 2.5. Still, let me have a look. Still 2.5. He's kept the gap at 2.5.
It's not enough.
We'll say it's not enough when it's not enough. It's actually gone. Like the time.
Norris
the
gets
time
best
is
at-
ahead of me. This is 20 seconds behind.
What is...
Yes. Because I've got to be level with Tycho. So it's gone up. So it's 2.5.
I
It's,
thought this was first. This is usually faster than yours upstairs.
yeah, I know, but I had to put 20 seconds so we're level in sync.
Okay.
So he sees it at the same time as I do.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise it looked like shit. Oh, he's now bringing it down, but very slowly. Fuck me.
Let's go again.
Well,
Again,
they
one of the
said
tires
five
just
laps
bounced
was
off.
Gonna catch him, and they still haven't catched him.
10 laps.
Yeah, but he's got harder tyres. Those tyres will last longer. He can push on it. Max, them tyres struggled to do 20 laps in the first stint. Come on, Lewis, push. Everything you've got. Everything. Hammer time.
Yeah, one of Verstappen's tires just bounced off or something. I don't know.
puncher.
Yeah, a safe puncture, a safe incident. How is Leclerc suddenly?
He was
oh, no,
behind by a tenth in the last lap.
How has Leclerc lost 3 seconds in 2 laps, or 1 lap even?
I ain't got
Jesus.
a clue. His tyres are gone.
Whose?
Leclerc's tyres are gone. If he gets that within a second, we're fucked.
DRS then.
Yeah, he's fucked. If he gets it.
Laps to go.
Come on, Stephen.
10 laps left. 11 laps to
Have
go.
a shout, Stephen.
Oh, fuck me, I can't buy it. 1.7. No! Come on! Cheating bastards!
Keep it down. Keep it down.
You cheating
Then stop watching it.
racing team, racist fucking twats!
You need to stop watching it.
Calm down, Steven.
What?
You need to stop watching this if you're going to be too, like, over the top. Calm down.
Last vector 1 for Verstappen.
1.7. 1.9.
Still got past his lap.
Yeah, that's from ages ago. I don't give a fuck about that. I could have done within another second and stopped.
How about both of you just crash out real quickly? And Leclerc takes the win, yay!
Let me say one thing. Fuck off.
A man can dream, a man can dream.
I'm trying to dream. I'm trying to realise my dream.
Mate, he's won 103 races. It's not enough.
Okay, he hasn't won one this season. He's got to keep that record going.
Did he?
Won every season.
I thought he won one.
No, he hasn't.
Mm.
When?
Not this year.
Yeah, Verstappen is gaining on him.
Leclerc's going backwards. You should be saying something, Stephen.
Well, it's 1.56. Oh, Jesus. It's 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5.
Too close.
Oh, but they are. No, it's if in 1 second and it's fucked. 1.3. They must be going down the match straight on this. So it's 1.4. Come on, Lewis, get that gap out, please.
If he can't, no one can.
Yeah, if he can't, no one can. He is the greatest. I don't give a fuck what people say. He's the greatest of all time. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people say. But do you know why? Because he's a fucking sportsman. Every person that slanders this guy, time and time again, he is the most gracious fucking person you'll ever meet in your life.
Possibly.
Right, Japanese Grand Prix, he put in his tweet on his Insta, congrats on Max for the title, whether he budget cap or no budget cap.
Whoa!
Yeah?
Alonso's That's the black and orange flag, surely. You can't keep going with that.
No, it's gone now, so it doesn't worry now. But
Well, yeah, but you can't look in the mirror.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter now. But yeah, look, I'm sorry. Verstappen, if he won the title, Hamilton, Verstappen wouldn't have said that. Because when Hamilton won his 7th, he was biting his tongue. Oh no. He's within it. Oh no. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Come on.
He's got DRS, Stephen.
Please, someone up there, please answer him. Please answer him. Do something.
Stephen, you don't believe
Blow
it,
that
right?
fucking engine up.
Stephen.
Give cheaters what they deserve.
They will. They can't.
Give them a fucking gearbox problem. A blown engine, a puncher,
Stephen.
a spin.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Seven, 8. He's got to build a second. He's got to build a second. 9. Ah, he's got 9 tenths, so that's not going to be enough. They should be able to fend him off, hopefully.
No, he won't. No, car's faster, Stephen. So.
No, he's like,
Yeah, there's a.
fucking cheats!
Shush.
I can't stand cheats!
Stephen, Sarah's trying to go to sleep. Stop it. Or I'll turn the whole thing off.
I can't stand them!
There you go, it's done.
Fuck! And he's got the Horner's got the effrontery to sit there and say, I never cheated. Bollocks! Last 2 years you've done nothing but cheat!
Shut up, Stephen. You just have to look at the car.
Fucking twats! Yeah, well maybe Mercedes should have spent over 7.5 million last season. Maybe they should have done. If this is the punishment that Red Bull get, maybe they all should. Fuck the budget cap. What's the point? What's the fucking point?
It's all a fix now.
Look at front left. Look at front left. It's come loose.
Fuck it. Doesn't matter. He can fucking spin and still win. He's fucking proved that this season.
Alright, Stephen, I'm trying to get him to calm down. Stephen, can you keep your voice
I
down?
can't stand it though.
Stephen, I'm going to turn the whole thing off.
I don't care. I'm done.
Exactly. But stop. You do care, because your sister's trying to go to work tomorrow. So can you keep your voice down, please?
Like Lewis said at the end of that Grand Prix, this has been manipulated.
It is. So come on. That's why I'm not really worried about watching it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, Hamilton's never going to catch him in DRS with that power. He's come from the fastest.
He's gone off again.
Slowest. He's gone off again. Of course not. He's not going to get him. He's not going to get him.
He keeps going off thing, but he's not getting done for it.
He's not getting done for it, yeah. Of course, it's Max. This guy runs through fucking yellow flags and gets away with it. There's no fucking rules for Max. There's no fucking rules for Red Bull either.
Shush, shush.
Every cunt's got to follow the rules apart from them. And if you really if you really want to support racism, you would have told Red Bull to sell up.
Shut up.
And fall off. Oh, he's not going to get it back, man. He's not. 8 tenths. Maybe. I don't know. 6th? Is he? No. 4 tenths? 5 tenths?
Albon and Vettel.
Fuck them. Why are we watching them? Fuck them.
You've got DRS. Stephen, keep your fucking voice down or I'll turn it off. And I'll be.
Oh, look, it takes them 5 ducking days and then they'll give you track limit.
Can you keep it down? Sarah's trying to go to sleep. It's not fair, Stephen.
I don't care if Hamilton takes that lead, I'm fucking jumping up and down.
Well, you keep it down.
I don't care. If he takes that lead, I'm jumping up and down. And he fucking deserves it as well. He's 6 tenths, he's 5 tenths now. 7 tenths.
All you can hope of is that Verstappen's tyres give out.
Why are we watching this shit? Fuck them!
Stephen, you don't have to shout.
Get them fucking off! Get them off!
Well, if you could hear the commentator, you'd hear what Hamilton was doing. Wouldn't you?
I don't, you can't! I want to watch it! Fuck me!
Vettel replay.
So what? Wow, he passes a fucking Williams. Deep fucking joy. They're shit. Fuck off. Get them out of the way.
Stephen, shut up.
And one's wide. He's shit. Fuck off. Oh,
Whoa, that's dangerous from Vettel.
This director's a bloody twat.
There we go. Good focus.
Thank you.
So Max now has 3 strikes. He went off at turn 20.
So Max...
3 strikes. He went off at turn 20.
Oh my god, that's a penalty then. That's a penalty. 3 strikes is a penalty. 3 strikes is a penalty.
He needs to go one more time off, right? And then he gets a penalty.
No, it's a pen.
Commentator says the same.
It's a pen. Oh, this is not a penalty.
Stephen, not a baby. Stop crying.
This is just like last season. Gets away with fucking murder every fucking time, and I'm fucked off with it. Ever since this guy fucking stepped in, every fucking time this cunt has stepped in a car, right, he's got away with it. Every fucking time. Max. Shunt after shunt after shunt. Never his fault. Always someone else's.
Stephen, shut up.
Fucking Saudi Arabia last year really fucking took the scales. Deliberately braking in front of Lewis to fucking hit him and take him out.
Second white flag for Hamilton.
Keep your voice down.
What?
Yeah, well, Hamilton's done.
But he's done it fucking 4 or 5 times. This is bullshit. He's done more than that.
Can you stop, Steve?
Why am I not surprised though? It's Max Verstappen, it's Red Bull, it's Christian Horner. We don't want to hear his bitching, so they got to let him have the race. Bollocks to it. F1, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Stephen, shut up.
I can't bollocks to use.
Stephen, shut up.
You've cut that fucking track 6, 7 times. No penalties. No penalties. No penalties whatsoever. Bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Come on, Lewis. Keep up with him. You never know. He might get penalised.
Russell into the pits.
He won't get
That's too late.
He's taking the fastest lap.
Yeah, lap 56, yeah.
He's way in front, way behind him.
Russell's going to go for the fastest.
Well, at least take that off him, at least.
Will Leclerc get a hand of Perez again if it finishes like this? I think so, right?
Possibly.
Hamilton is 6th.
I'll do the... when are you free tomorrow, mate?
Tomorrow, after 7.
I can do it after 7, about 8:30.
Mm.
Is that alright for you?
Could you do it at 8 maybe?
I can squeeze 8.
Yeah, I should be able to get that.
Yeah, alright, squeeze 8. I'll squeeze 8 for you. I'll get you on for now.
Yeah, it's done. It is done.
Note to all cheaters in the world. If you want to cheat, join
13
Formula
weeks.
1. Become Christian Horner.
Become backhanders to the FO.
Right.
Or whatever.
Become Helmut Marko.
Pay the F1.
Right. Paint your car in Red Bull colours. Right. Put a driver that's an arrogant pricking.
And cheat.
Right. But apparently has outstanding pace. And then just, there you go. You've got all the ingredients you need to cheat. And give yourself tons and tons of money, endless money to spend. Endless money. Because I'm sorry, I'm done with it now. I'm done with it. This race, I'm sorry.
Con. You're never going to beat that car.
It just proves how shit fast that car is. Because why? They overspent last season. They overspent last season. And if you're telling me that $7.5 million did not just go on that last car, it went on this year's car, and it didn't go on this year's car, you're lying.
Right.
Calm down,
It
Stephen.
means he's also gained advantage into next season. So I want to see punishments for 2023.
They won't do it.
But they won't do it. It's Red Bull.
Good.
You have Christian Horner bitching.
It's not that.
Oh,
It's money.
Cameron, I'm Cameron Horner.
It's
I
money.
can't help but bitch.
It's money. It's got nothing to do with it. It's money.
It was coming.
They're taking
Yeah.
constructors as well now.
Fuck you.
Good night. Right, you're going to say goodbye to people quietly? Because I'm going to bed.
Just stop straight after that.
Hmm? Good night. Keep it down.
It was coming, mate. It was coming.
He's
It's just.
So he's break the track limits 7, 8 times. How many times do you have to break it to get a penalty? I'm telling you, if that's Hamilton, it's a pen.
What's the matter with this door?
I don't know what's wrong with this door. Oh my god, Mick Schumacher gets a penalty for track limits. He's only done it 3 times. Are you fucking kidding me?
Shush him.
Vettel on the points is lovely. What a dead drive from Ricciardo. I haven't heard anything about him all race and he's just 16th. Whoa, Gasly dropped in 14th. What happened?
14th went off. I think that Gasly went off at the end there.
Yeah, but Gasly was 11th and then he just went to 14th all of a sudden. Penalty maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, penalty, didn't he? It's a penalty for not serving it penalty, right? Was it? Lucky, didn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, Red Bull Constructors Champions. It's amazing what £7.5 million extra will do, isn't it?
Fuck's sakes.
I won't accept it until they actually win it fairly. So when they have the restrictions put on them next year, if they go and win it next year with the restrictions, after breaking the rules,
Mate, do
then
you see the flaw?
Then I'll accept it.
Do you see the flaw in that sentence you just said?
What?
Red Bull winning it fairly doesn't happen.
No, it don't. And that guy with, you can kiss your fucking Jerry Horner wife all you fucking want. You fucking ex-Spice girl. I don't give a fuck. Right? You've got the temerity to stand in front of the cameras knowing you've spent an extra 7.5 million and say you haven't gained an advantage, not last season and this season. You lying cunt.
Whoa.
So much for being a Brit. Last time I heard, Brits don't cheat. I think Hamilton gets driver of the day for me.
Vettel won driver of the day.
Hamilton gets driver of the day for me.
Yeah, but Vettel won it.
I don't give a fuck what people think.
It was a very good drive for Vettel, to be fair.
Half the time Verstappen wins that fucking thing, so bollocks to it. I'll pick my own driver of the day, thank you. Because I'm actually fucking fair. Right, and Hamilton had done nothing wrong to win that race. He had done nothing wrong. He's just been beaten by a car that cheats. Simple as that. They are beaten by a car that cheats. Yeah. But the fact that, yeah, I'm sorry, Perez, you can say for Dimitri all you want. But you spend an extra 7.5 million to cheat and get yourself to the top to cheat. When you used to do it fairly in 2010 to 2013. When I actually said you had some credibility, you did it fairly. Well,
look at them with the cowboy hats on.
For me, do you know what that says to me? If I was Dimitri and I'd known that my team had cheated, I'd be turning in my grave. I'd be turning in my grave.
Yep.
Well done, took you 7 years to finally beat us. No, 8. Where have you been the last 8 years? Eight years in a cheating car. And a driver that breaks the fucking... He breaks track limits 7, 8 times. I'm not even seeing a penalty. He broke the track limit 6 times at least. And yet Mick Schumacher only did it 3. In the game you can only do it 3 times. You didn't know that? Because it's in the rules. You break it 3 times, you get a penalty. Right? So in the game, if you did what Max did, you would have got a penalty. A 3-second penalty. And actually you did it 6 times, so you get a 6-second penalty. Right? But in actual Formula 1, it's a 5-second penalty for breaking track limits. So if the game can give you a penalty for breaking limit 3 times, why can't they do it for fucking real? If I was Codemasters or EA, because EA have taken them over, I'd email them and said, oh, by the way, you apparently in Formula 1, you can break the track limits more than 3 times. So I'd change the rule if I were you, so we're allowed to do it until about 6 or 7, because Max is allowed to do it 6 or 7. Maybe not 8. Maybe not 9. I don't know. Fuck off, Corny, you cunt. The day you leave Formula 1, I'm gonna have a fucking party. You lying, two-faced, fucking hypocritical, arrogant twat. And Helmut Marko's all of a sudden shut up about Lewis, isn't he? He nearly fucking lost that race. Fucking shut up now, ain't you? Prick. I'm fuming, sorry T, I'm fuming.
No, I understand that, mate.
Do
I
you see
understand
why
that.
I don't want to do this? I now really don't want to do this anymore. I set this whole channel up for it, man.
Man, I think it's, I don't know, man.
This is the
It's
sport I love, and I've got a team that cheats in it. It's broken rules, and they're not doing anything. And they're going to get away with it. I'm telling you, they're going to get away with it. And if they get away with it, I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm not doing it. It's like the fucking Super League. Like, small to all the other teams, you only have to spend that much. We, Red Bull, we can spend as much as we want. It's basically what they're saying. What's the point in having a budget cap rules if you can just break them and win the title? What's the point? What is the point? They should have just made it clear in 2021. Then how much would have won your cruise? Because they would have spent every single penny they had. They wouldn't have let themselves fall that far behind. But Mercedes deliberately, to keep themselves in line, cut their staff, cut their pay, cut down the facilities, cut down the development, how much they can development, right? They cut down the much, like, but from Monaco, there was only one upgrade left. They said they were doing only one upgrade, and that was Britain. The whole dumping drag thing, with the cleverness with the rear wing to give them that extra speed, was just a little tweak. It wasn't an upgrade. It was just a tweak. But it was something that they barely paid for. And yet, Red Bull, part after part after part after part after part. Right? Sorry. Motorsport Magpie, if you're still free, join us. Join us, man. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. They're not as simple as working out the money. If someone has spent 7.5 million more, right, you're telling me that a team that's not points has given them such an advantage during the middle of that season, to the point that they had, by the end of the Austrian Grand Prix, they had a full pit stop gap to pit and do the fastest lap, and still at 10 seconds. Right? So to the point that he could slow down in front of the frigging, to a crawl at the start finish straight and do a power slide to show off how fucking far ahead they are in upgrades. When in the Spanish Grand Prix, they couldn't keep up with Mercedes. I'm sorry, I can't accept that. I can't. I'm sorry. And you're telling me that's not, that breach doesn't deserve, that doesn't mean that Hamilton gets his 8th title? That should only get a slap on the wrist? No! Sorry, no. If you break the rules throughout the season, you get excluded. How Schumacher was excluded for cheating in one race. One race, he was excluded out of the whole title. Just for one race. Out of that whole season, he was excluded. Right? But they've cheated throughout that season, and I'm sorry. I can't accept that. I can't accept it. They've got to do the right decision. And they've got to give Hamilton that title. They cheated him out of it in Abu Dhabi, and they've cheated him all the way through the season. And then you're telling me they've not had an advantage into this season. Spending all that money. Everyone was thinking they're going to be miles behind. And all of a sudden, they get a car that's just as fast or even faster than Ferrari, who have spent literally all of their money on this year's car. All of it. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, don't worry, man. Let's not submit it, man, because so much. Yeah, but every big team has a massive, like, they have massive facilities already. So we don't know the break yet, so we don't. It's not going to. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how you can keep watching it then. I don't know how you can. Right? Because before, I was happily watching it. I didn't agree with what happened in Abu Dhabi. Right? I thought that was wrong. Right? But, right, if there is an overspend, it's more likely the plan. Well, if that's the case, then all of their titles in 2022 should be stripped as well. But we're looking at only 2021 because the FIA, that's stupid. Right? They can't work it out. And it also means they're also going to gain an advantage the next season because the rules ain't changing. So they should get restrictions into next season so the others can catch up. Right? Because Mercedes have had to sacrifice a lot. You're telling me Mercedes wouldn't have developed their engine if they had to spare money? I'm telling you, the reason their engines are slow is because they've run out of money. So they couldn't spend it on it, otherwise they would have gone over. It's as simple as that. It's as clear as day. I'm sorry, I can't. If it doesn't get taken away, I'm sorry, then I can't watch it. I can't do it. I can't watch a team. I can't watch sport that lets cheat cheat. Because what's the point? What's the point in? What's the point? You tell me, Motorsport man. You tell me what's the point of a budget cap if the teams are just going to get a slap on the wrist for breaking it and not have their titles stripped away, which is what Ross Brawn said back in 2019 when they were going to bring budget cap rules in. That's what he said when he brought them in. When they all came out with the idea of budget caps and these generation cars to bring the field together, right, to make it more interesting for Formula 1 and make it more self-sufficient and to be able to get more teams in so because they'd be more affordable, right? That's what he said. If you break these rules, you lose your championship. And if they're not,
well, the thing is,
see outside.
You know what the thing in every sport you have cheaters. Like in football, you have Juventus in 2006. They got punished. There's a few instances in the NBA where Rangers indeed, Leeds, I think. There's so many instances where, for example, only in football, the cheaters get punished.
Formula
Why
1,
don't they?
2008.
Yeah.
Crashgate.
Crashgate. So why?
Spygate, 2007.
Yeah. So what?
In 2000, you're telling me they can't take Max's title away for literally looking at papers that Ferrari gave to McLaren, right, at the time, And then McLaren, and then Ferrari said that they've nicked our fucking secrets. Because of that, right? They were not allowed to score any Constructors' Championship for the rest of the season. All their points have been deducted. So they had the Constructors' title potentially taken away from them. The drivers were allowed to continue and try and win it, their title, but it couldn't, which meant the rivalry even grew because it was driver against driver. Right?
Yeah.
They didn't have to think about the team. Right? But if they can do that for them, why can't they do that for here? And to be honest, how many times has this guy how many times has Max Verstappen done something stupid?
Many times.
What did happen to Saudi last year?
Brake check.
I don't care if people said he had space down the left hand side. He wasn't told that he was letting him through for a start. So, right, and then when Hamilton did try to move left, he was moving left and right, so he didn't know which way he was going. And then before he realised that he was just going to stay there, he tried to swerve left. Well, no, before he realised what he was doing, right, because he couldn't work out if he was going left or right, he then pushed the brakes and then quickly realising that, trying to get out of the way and swish left, but obviously he was right behind him, so it nearly took his front wing off. Now that in itself was, for me, that was Max trying to take Lewis out of the title race. Because he knew he wasn't going to win that race. So he thought he'd take him out now and end it. Now for me, that was punishable big time. Right, I've seen drivers get race bans for that. Because you're basically saying to all the drivers in the world, because don't forget, for stupid reasons, everyone look at F1 drivers as role models, as drivers, you know? We've all done it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, in your base, that's basically Max Verstappen said, it's alright to brake check someone. So in the middle of the motorway, if someone's too close to you, it's alright to just stamp on the brakes and brake test them and cause an accident. Perfectly fine. I could see constructors' titles going. Well, any title. Red Bull celebrated as their title. I'm sorry, it's their title. He didn't say championship. He didn't say Constructors' Championship, Rossborn. He said championships. So it meant if you won both. If you won one or two. It didn't matter which one you win, whether you won one or the other or both. You loser. Simple. Simple as that. And I'm sorry, if people can sit there and watch this shit and think that's acceptable in a car that in the Belgian Grand Prix, before it was even half distance, without even the need of a safety car, was in the lead of the Grand Prix. When Max started at the back of the grid. Now I'm sorry, I know Max is a good driver. He ain't that fucking good.
I mean, Max wouldn't have won Brazil.
The only way you could get first from being at the first half of the race at Belgium, right, is by playing F1 2020 from the back of the grid, is by playing F1 2022 and putting it on and put it on amateur mode, on easy difficulty.
0% AI.
Medium. Right. At half the ability that they should be.
Let's not brag too much, Stephen. Let's not brag too much.
No, But you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Right. Now, to be honest, Mexico, I would like to see Perez. If Perez did win that race.
Oh, nah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'd rather not, to be fair, to be honest.
I'd rather even Verstappen than Perez. I just don't. I just.
Mercedes into it. But nah, but to be fair, if you did win it, I wouldn't be too disappointed. I wouldn't be as disappointed if Max won it, if you know what I mean. You never know if it's 1-2, maybe Max would be the nice person and actually let him win it. Probably not. I'm sorry, I don't know what you think, Motorsport Man Pie, but he broke the track limit rules way over 3 times. And yet Schumacher did it 3 times and he got a penalty. If I do that in the game, it's a penalty. In a game. So the game can keep with the rules, but F1 can't.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the game, it's like literally scripted. It's like if you do it,
Yeah,
there's no reviewing it. It's done.
But Tycho, that's the rules. That's the rules.
But you have to agree. You have to agree. Sometimes in the game, penalties get given lightly. No.
Yeah, but it's track limits. It's still breaking the rules.
Yeah.
And he's done it 5, 6, maybe even 7 times.
I haven't seen him cross the lines. I wasn't paying enough attention to Max.
Hamilton. I'm sorry. I don't care what people say. Hamilton would not say he cut 6 or 7 times unless you saw it. Right, and Hamilton's not blind. Right. He wouldn't just make it up. I'm sorry. If you're telling me that he would make it up, I'm bollocks. Right? Bollocks. He wouldn't. Right? And I'm sorry, he cut it 6 or 7 times. Yeah, he got 3 warnings. But then Max went more than 3. He went to about 5, 6, 7. Like, yeah, Mick Schumacher did it 3 times and he got a pen. But if you're doing it 5, 6 times, when does the buck stop? And you literally got to say that's enough. Or is it again Max just gets what he wants and you just do whatever you want because it's Max? You don't want to hear Christian Horner bitching on the fucking TV. Because let's be honest, no one wants to hear that. To be honest. I'm sorry, I can't stand that motherfucker. As soon as he fucks off out of this fucking sport, we better. You could say that, but I'll probably go back and check it. But I wouldn't. I'm sorry, like, I wouldn't be for Hamilton to make it up. If, I wouldn't believe Hamilton to make it up. I'm sorry. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully the F1 timing stays on for next week. Hopefully. Right. I'll go back and check the actual footage again. But would you honestly believe, Tycho, that Lewis would have made that up?
No, but I mean, I don't. I'm not saying he was, but I could see it happening because, of course, he's eager to win, and he's reaching for straws a bit, you know.
stand and look at that team, honestly. I really can't.
You want to wrap it up, mate?
I really just want to see the FIA do something and do it right, please.
Knowing the FIA, they won't do
I'm
anything.
sorry, if this was Charlie Whiting, God bless him, right? And he'd broken budget cap rules, you wouldn't have got away with it. No way. No way. He would have made sure you got absolutely torn to shreds. That was what was great about Charlie Whiting. He knew the rules inside out. You didn't get anything. You didn't get away with anything with him. Sometimes he was probably too harsh, but right, he was always on the money. But ever since his passing, the decisions in F1 have been shit. The way race has been handled is shit. I mean, look at last week. Gasly gets taken out by a tractor.
Was that last
and
week?
And then the FIA blame him when he was sticking to his delta.
It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they blamed Gasly.
They don't want to.
Gasly.
They don't want to admit their own mistakes because it'll ruin their integrity. But the thing they don't know is
they've ruined their own integrity, but what?
They've done it already.
But not even making the decision.
It's who's the race director now?
Why is it? We've got to wait for information. It's clear. I'm sorry, maybe it's me being partly autistic, being only seen black and white, but they overspent 7.5 million and have broken procedural rules. I'm sorry, that's breaking rules. It's cheating.
Who's the race director now again?
Remember the track that was on when they at the time qualifying in Turkey in 2020. There's a tractor on track.
Oh yeah.
While they were letting the cars go out for qualifying. Obviously what happened in Abu Dhabi. Saudi Arabia, the week before that. Right, getting Red Bull to do a test on Hamilton's car that had not been in the rules.
Yeah, and then the Red Bull put Albon in a simulation for that Silverstone crash.
Oh yeah, but that's Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the FIA.
Fair enough.
The FIA have gone to shit since Charlie passed and Charlie Whiting died. You see how much of a hole he's left. And I'm sorry, this whole thing's spiraled out of control. Now you don't know who's doing the right thing or not. I don't know who's right, who's wrong anymore. I don't know if this sport has the same integrity it does. I don't know whether someone's cheating, I don't know whether someone's being honest, I don't know who. Do you know what? I really don't know. And even this year, Mercedes could have quite easily said, fuck it, if you could break by 7.5 million, maybe we should break by 7.5 million. And get the upgrades we need to catch up with you guys. But they didn't do that. They didn't do that. The amount of people they cut away from their staff and facilities to meet the demand. Same as every other team did. And who was the first one complaining about the budget gap? Who was the first one?
Red Bull?
Christian Horner, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Inflation. Well, Alpina managed to deal with it. They're based in Enstone, Silverstone. Aston Martin dealt with it. They were Silverstone. Mercedes in Brackley, they managed to deal with it. Williams, they managed to deal with it. They're in Britain. McLaren, they've managed to deal with it. They're in Britain. Who else is in Britain? Look at the teams. A lot of people. Most of those teams, I think 7 out of those teams are in the UK. Are based in the UK. And even then, there's still inflation everywhere else around the world. In Europe. Isn't there? Right? So, if that's the case then, why is it all the other teams have managed to deal with that and you can't, Red Bull? Why? Oh yeah, because you've already broken the rules, haven't you? No wonder you want the budget cap improved from 140 mil. I mean, isn't it like, despite the fact that their car is the same, I think it was the same performance as the Ferrari at that time, wasn't it? The Canadian Grand Prix. Right? Despite it being that fast and also being able to beat them on strategy easily, because Ferrari's strategy is shit. They wanted more money to spend more on their car because they've spent all their money already, because they've got no idea about budgets. Obviously they didn't hire a fucking accountant, did they? Boom. Right. I'm sorry. It's a joke. The team that break the rules for budget caps is the team that was moaning about increasing the budget caps because of inflation. Well, every other team's dealt with it, mate. You obviously haven't. That's not FIA's problem, that's your problem.
Probably moaning about it because he knew he overspent.
Yeah, but then but at the same time, everyone was moaning about the porpoising, right? From Azerbaijan. And most people were getting out, and like Lewis, like Russell, like Lando, like Ricardo, even teams that were usually quite good on porpoising was like that. And it was really a safety issue in terms of driver fitness, which is why the FIA said we're bringing in a directive thing for, I think it was Hungary, to stop the porpoising, which they managed to do a lot of the time. And yet they were trying to stop a safety improvement. They were trying to say no to a safety improvement. A safety improvement. That's the operative word. Safety. And they were trying to stop it. Because we didn't have any problems with our porpoising. Fuck everyone else. Fuck all their health. Fuck all their care. Our team's got no problems, so you just shouldn't take the rules. Even the Ferraris were struggling. You know? And they were trying to stop that, but they wanted the budget caps increased. Well, everyone's managed the budget caps, so it's your problem. Like you just said about the other one. But like I said, we can go on in circles forever, man.
Unpaid won't change.
Comment. Lewis will not have the best for you, so if he thinks he's gone away, he will say, but he can't. Yeah, maybe. Like you said, they ain't gonna punish him, are they? So, what's the point? what's the point? I was gonna get punched for anything in this sport. Not when you drive a Red Bull.
And that won't change for a very long time, I'm afraid.
I don't care what people think. I'm not a bit twisted. I don't care. I haven't got anything to say about the sport right now. It's embarrassing. Because if I do, I'll turn into a massive rant. I could just rant and rant and rant. Anyway, maybe, well, I don't think Hamilton will do it in Mexico because it's a power circuit. Well, you say that, it is thin in the air, isn't it? So it might have some aerodynamic effect for them. It might help them increase their top speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully that might help. Brazil's a little bit thin on the air as well, so that might help. It's not usually a circuit he's won that though. Abu Dhabi has always been a Mercedes stronghold, but oh mate, that's gonna be fucking flashbacks. At least the fucking championship's over. You know what I mean, bruv? Anyway, we'll leave it there. Tycho, where can they find you, man?
Yeah, you guys can find me over on Instagram at Reivews Explorer, like it says in my name. On Steven's channels, on my own channel on YouTube, also Reivews Explorer. I don't use it very often, but maybe I'll once again pick it up. I don't know. But yeah, follow Steven, of course. If you could like, or if you could follow my Instagram, I'd appreciate it. And yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you follow this channel as well. Hit the like, share, subscribe. It does help towards the awareness and fundraising for SFeatleyTV, which is my main channel, fully monetized channel that does football and Arsenal content as well. There's loads of content coming up on that. We should have the match. We should have the weekend review tomorrow at 8 PM for this Grand Prix. Hopefully I can get the Checker Flag show done as well. Explain about the 2026 rules going all carbon neutral for the first time. So yeah, explain about that. And yeah, some other news, and also paddock gossip as well. That'll be there as well, hopefully at some point as well, depending on my health. And that's why I've not been able to do sometimes the qualifying and the race, and sometimes the weekend previews I've not been able to do either. It's just the health's been up and down, so doing 2 streams at a time has been difficult. So yeah, I'll try and do them as often as I can. Can't guarantee anything, but yeah, please do hit the like button, share, subscribe. Also hit the like button for and share and subscribe button for SFeatleyTV. Hit the join button as well, become a member from as little as $1.99 a month, and it all goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So please do that. It really would mean an absolute world to me. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. So take care, everyone. See you later.